Shaking drinks is one of the most iconic parts of bartending, and it's an instrumental part of making cocktails.
There are quite a few ways to shake it, but to get the best results, we're going to break down what it takes.
There are many different kinds of shakers on the market, big ones, small ones, and some with little hats on top.
The most common shaker you'll find is what's called a continental shaker, or tin on tin.
There are lots of brands on the market, but the most important thing is it has a tight seal. We'll talk more about that later.
We've already made a nice, easy video for you to follow on how to pour. So now that you know how to do that, let's talk about how to build.
If you're using a continental setup, start by pouring your ingredients into the small tin. Then when you're done, add the ice, then cap with the big tin. Make sure there's a straight side and an open side.
The reason you do it in this order is so that your ice doesn't start melting on your ingredients.
Also, start with your cheapest ingredients first, so if you mess up, you can just toss it and not worry that much.
Now that you're built and capped, it's time to shake.
Shaking isn't an exact science, but there are some techniques that produce the best results.
First of all, the small tin should be on top, and the straight side should be down and facing your body. Try not to shake towards your guests. You wouldn't want the tin to fly out and hit them in the face.
Aside from dilution and chill, you shake to aerate and add texture to your cocktails. Make sure to use a circular motion to force air into your drinks.
Now, you're gonna wanna shake from about 5 to 10 seconds, depending on the quality of your ice. When you're done shaking, it's time to open that baby up. To do this, you're gonna wanna hit it halfway between the open side and the straight side. Put your small tin somewhere convenient, like under the big tin, or wash it, and you're ready to strain.
Now hold on there, Ben. What about the dry shake?
You mean the reverse dry shake?
Doesn't matter.
Well, to some people it really does.
Well, those people aren't making this video.
Heard.
Anyway, if you're shaking with egg whites or other emulsifiers, you're going to want to shake all the ingredients without ice for about 5 seconds. Open up the tins, then shake with ice, and finally, you can strain the cocktail, making sure it has a beautiful, creamy, frothy texture.
After you're done shaking, you're gonna want to strain the cocktail out.
Like all bar tools, strainers come in quite a few varieties. Choose one with a tight coil that fits the tin snugly. When you're ready to strain, make sure you have a firm grip on the tin and your finger over the top of the strainer. Giving the shaker a little shake while you pour will go a long way.
Now, if you're a real badass and want to get the ice shards and fruit pulp out of your strainer, you're gonna want to double strain. The general rule is that shaken cocktails served up get double strained, but any drink with chunky, muddled materials can benefit from this technique.
In order to double strain, you're going to need a fine mesh strainer. You pour the cocktail from the tin through the primary strainer into the fine strainer, and the liquid passes through into the glass. To help get the juice flowing, you might want to give the mesh strainer a little tap-tap-a-roo.
Congratulations! Now you know the better way to shake cocktails.
It can be tough to master, but we're confident with practice and repetition you'll get there.
Until next time, keep getting better.